Hello everybody and welcome to a new video and welcome to a new episode on Excelsis Tenebrae, my death metal band. Okay, so I did a poll on Instagram a couple of days ago and I asked you guys, what would you guys like to see next? Would you like me to show you 5 easy Excelsis Tenebrae riffs for you guys to jam along? Or would you like to see some hard as fudge Excelsis Tenebrae riffs? And you guys are not going to make this easy on me. You guys chose the hard ones. So this is going to be a very fun video. The cool thing about the Excelsis Tenebrae Chronicles is the fact that I can actually share more in-depth information about the band with you guys. And that's awesome. I love doing this. Okay, so on this video, I am actually going to show you 5 riffs from the Eternity Denied EP, which is actually available for sale right now. So if you want to support the band and the channel, just shoot me a DM and let's make it happen. Okay, so out of the 3 songs on the EP, we actually have 2 of them on the YouTube channel. I will link to them in the description down below. So I'm going to show you 2 of my favorite riffs from those 2 songs, making it a total of 4 riffs. And then I'm going to show you 1 riff from the song that's currently only available on the EP, which was the first song I have ever written. Okay, so let's get started. For this video, I am actually going to use my Jackson Randy Rhoads 1, and the guitar, as well as all of Excelsis Tenebrae songs, is tuned down to C# standard, which means that you have to tune down all the strings 1.5 steps. So an E minor would sound like this, making it C# minor. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, and before we get to that, this is a Deviant Burial t-shirt, and that's a killer death metal band from South Florida, and they just released their first EP, so I will link to them in the description down below as well. And do me a favor, make sure you show them some love. Okay, so here we go. This is the first video with 5 riffs from the debut Excelsis Tenebrae EP, Eternity Denied. Enjoy! Okay, so the first 2 riffs are going to be from the opening song entitled Eternity Within. Riff number 1 is actually based on hammer-ons and pull-offs, and they start out on 7th fret, then I go down to the 6th fret, then I go up to the 7th fret on the 4th string, then I go up to the 8th fret on the 3rd string, and then back down to the 4th string, 7th fret. And the hammer-on and pull-offs are basically just minor thirds, so 3 frets. So here we go. This is what I sing over. Let me slow it down a little bit. Just a quick disclaimer, before you attempt to play any of these riffs, make sure you warm up. Don't make the same mistake I just did. It hurts. And it can really hurt your tendons, your wrist, and even your elbow. So make sure you warm up before trying this out. Okay, so the second riff is actually one of my favorite riffs from the whole EP. And it is the bridge right before the solo. This is actually not a very fast riff to play, but it's pretty technical and very intricate. So I really like it, and it's a really good segue into the solo. Check this out. Let me slow that down real quick. Okay, riff number 3, it's actually a really fast one, and it's from Sadistic Genocide. Check this out. The trick On this riff, it's a lot of heavy palm muting, but you gotta lift your palm to do the hammer-on pull-off thing at the end. I'll try to do it slower. Okay, so for riff number 4, I'm actually going to show you something that's easier to play and also a lot easier to explain, so that I can teach it to you guys and you guys can play it at home. Check this out. Okay, so this is the last riff of the instrumental part of the song before he goes back to singing. So after the solo there's like a little bridge and then he goes back to the verse. So check this out. It actually starts out on the 5th fret on the 4th string and it does this. So in frets it'll be 5, 7, 8, then the 7th fret on the 3rd string and then he goes back. So it's 8, 7, 5. Super simple, right? And the trick here is to actually play them with alternate picking. So the 3rd string is actually an up pick. So it's the same thing, it just moves around. So it starts on the 5th fret, then it goes to the 6th fret, then it goes to the 9th fret, and then the 8th fret. So you can actually divide that riff onto 2 parts. The first time it goes around, both guitars are doing the exact same thing. The second guitar actually plays it an octave higher, so it does this instead. Okay, and the last riff is actually from the last song of the EP, entitled Obscure Rain. And like I said before, that was the first song I've ever written, so I am really proud of that song. This is actually a very simple riff. It just looks awesome because it's fast and it's a segue onto the black metal part. And again, it's just hammer-ons and pull-offs on the minor 3rd note. And it starts here, so it's 5th fret to the 8th fret on the 6th string, and then it jumps, this is the hard part. It skips the string and it goes to the 4th fret and 7th fret. Then it goes back, and then goes up a fret and up 1 string to the 5th string on the 6th and 9th fret. And then it just goes up 1 fret and it does the same thing over. Okay, this one's kind of fast, so check this out.
OMG!
Okay guys, so I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you did by dropping me a like, dropping me a comment in the comment section down below as usual. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to this channel like a man if you haven't yet. And if you want to buy Pat a cup of coffee or maybe keep me hydrated with an IPA or 2, just make sure you hit that join button down there. It'll be well appreciated. Okay, so that's it for me. I will see you guys next time. Pat out. Metal on, dudes.